DHS spokesperson is lying. And that should not be surprising because the Trump administration lies all the time.
And now we see some Republican members who are opposed to it because guess what? They didn't read the bill. So I'm just a simple Catholic. But let me just tell you, I actually read the Gospels, and Jesus goes around healing people. He heals a woman who was blind. He heals a person who had leprosy. He heals a person who was paralyzed. So it's exactly the opposite of what Senator Ernst is saying. And call me old-fashioned, but I think the goal of government is not to hasten the deaths of Americans. The Department of Homeland Security wants their agents to be respected. They cannot violate the law. They cannot arrest people without probable cause. They cannot detain people without reasonable suspicion. They cannot engage in mass raids without judicial warrants. They cannot use excessive force. And they should not act like vigilante folks wearing masks. Of the 2,000 National Guard folks deployed, 1,700 are basically standing around doing nothing. And then to send additional Marines to do nothing is a waste of $134 million of taxpayer dollars. The president needs to rescind both of these orders. Secretary Hexet's repeated incompetence is next level. He needs to resign. They forcefully took down a U.S. Senator because he dared to ask questions of Secretary Noem. Why is she afraid to answer questions? They're basically just going after people based on their skin color or race or ethnicity. And the problem is, not only that mass racial profiling, you also end up detaining U.S. citizens, detaining people who have the right to be here. It takes a special kind of stupid to take 12 consecutive quarters of positive economic growth and make it go negative. Tell them to take their heads out of the sand and to stop harming the American people. Trump and Republicans should be working for you, not for billionaires. I hold Donald Trump and the Republicans that enable him directly responsible for creating a culture of fear, for separating children from their parents, for making America not America anymore. The way we hold this administration accountable is for the American people to rise up and peacefully exercise your rights to make your voices heard.